I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. I can actually hear you now, so we're good.
That's all right. So as I was going to fucking ask, I haven't seen much of your travel videos, but like since the day after you went live with us previously, could you tell us like a bit about that stuff?
Yeah. Um, Basically, I'm traveling from New Jersey to parts unknown. Of course, now I guess it is known because I don't have any destinations left. I mean, I had several offers, but I mean, a lot of them were way out of the way. There was this one in Tennessee that was very very nice, but unfortunately, it's too far out of the way. So I guess I'm gonna, unless another offer here close by, or supposedly, there was an offer for me to go to Missouri or something, but that's a little off the beaten path too. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Hamilton, Ohio, my birth state and birth city, and see what things are like there. See if see if everything's changed much. I know I went there a while back, and things were starting to change pretty radically. But I reckon if I go there this time, it'll be even more radical change. But I'm going to go check it out, see what it looks like. If it ends up being a hostile environment, I just turn around and go somewhere else. No big deal, right? But I thought I'd check it out, see what's going on. And they just keep, if Hamilton, Ohio looks like it's going to be dangerous, or there's nothing there, I'm just going to keep on keeping on the open road, man. I mean, people starting to like it. People are starting to like the fact that I'm out on the open road and documenting shit, historical stuff and whatnot, and encounters that I encounter when I'm out there and doing stuff. So they seem to like it fairly well. So I'll keep going and see what I can see and do what I can do.
Awesome, awesome. Um, Another question I have for you is: would you go back to John?
No, absolutely not.
What
Um,
if he would provide a room for you?
no,
Okay,
no. John needs medical care. He needs medical care. He needs help. All
all
right.
right, fair enough.
When you have somebody that is emotionally unstable, that is a bad environment, and I do not need that environment. Of course, he turns it around and tries to say that I'm mentally off. Well, I got a 190 IQ, and there ain't a damn thing wrong with my mind. My mind is sharp as a tack. I'm not out here. I'm not out here yelling at people for little to no reason. I'm not out here threatening people. I'm not out here, going becoming an emotional basket case like he's been doing. So he's the one with the problem, not me. Let's just make that abundantly clear. And by the way, I am not suicidal in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
All right, yeah, hang on. I'm just fucking looking at a bunch of shit.
All right.
Shannon says, Vaughn, you look very different from where you were with John.
Well, of course, I'm starting to eat better. I mean, when all you eat is fast food, guess what? Your body starts to deteriorate because fast food ain't nothing but pink paste. Ain't you heard that? Ain't you heard that in the stories and on the news and whatnot, where it's not even real meat? It's pink paste or some shit. The chicken nuggets, the beef patties, it's all pink paste. It's not even real. Okay, so I'm in a I've been getting to these 7-Elevens at some of these truck stops. They don't just have their stuff, but they've also got chunky soup, which is what I've been eating, and Chef Boyardee uh, uh, um, chicken noodles, or excuse me, carnation and carnation, or no, not carnation. What is it? Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and some chunky beef stew, and chunky noodles and I'm having chow mein and ramen and all kinds of cool shit that I wasn't getting before. But see, the thing of it is, all that money spent on that fast food, man, it was bad. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done it. But I kept telling John, I said, John, fast food's expensive. I told him that the first day I got here. John, I got there to Jersey. I said, John, fast food's expensive. We need a plan. And he just blew me off, Oh, it won't be that bad. He said, well, it was that bad. It was $650 bad. So, that's messed up, man. That's just messed up. Wished I had all that money back because there was no sense in that. Now there seems to be some controversy in regards to the apartment thing. Well, from my perspective, I don't care what John says. I don't care what anybody else says. From my perspective, I didn't find out that John was in his car until it was too late and I was already committed to leaving. And I guess that's because he never brought it up in his videos. I don't remember him bringing it up that much, but I knew he was in, I knew he was in his car, like maybe, I don't know, like maybe a week or two before things got really, really shitty in Kentucky. But aside from that, no, I thought he was still in the apartment. And then like a week before I have to leave, it's like, oh fuck, man, he's not even in his apartment, which is kind of stupid because I mean, if he'd have still had his apartment, I would have filled his refrigerator full of food. I would have been able to hook up my computer and print me out a resume, and I'd have had me a job. I'd have had me a job that fucking day, probably even. But I would have been able to have typed out a resume and emailed it to all these job applications because that's what they ask when you go to their website. Would you have a resume? Well, I would have been able to have made one on my computer. I've got my computer and my printer. I would have hooked them up, and I would have been able to print me out a resume to email to all these businesses. I'd have had me a job. I'd have had me a desk job where I didn't have to do a lot of walking and shit. And it would have been smooth sailing from there. But see, he got rid of his apartment, and that screwed everything up. That threw a monkey wrench in everything. Now, as far as what he has bought for me, he bought some underwear. He bought a little baggie of underwear for like $5 or whatever. And he bought a couple pairs of pants. And he has bought supper a few times. That's true. But it wasn't to the extent he's trying to say he spent thousands of dollars on me. That's a load of horse shit. My $650 is what sustained me. Now, afterward, even after I went broke, I still had coupons. I still had points. And of course, like I said, those two instances where I had Good Samaritans, that helped me out. But I kept going even after I lost my money because, I had points and coupons that I used to get food. And John, of course, like I said, he blew up in McDonald's when he saw me eating breakfast. I guess he figured I would be starving or something. Well, I wasn't starving. I'm a survivalist. I've always been a survivalist. I always will be a survivalist. My job is to survive. My job is to make it. And I will make it. These trolls keep hooping and hollering, you're never going to make it, Vaughn. You're never going to make it. Well, I always end up coming back faster and stronger and better than before. So why should this be any different than any other time? It ain't going to be.
There's a saying, what doesn't kill you just makes me stronger.
Correct. That is a very good statement. And it's the trolls themselves must admit that it's true because I mean every time we got Bond now, he's lost his kids. No, I just kept going. Oh, we'll drive his wife insane. Nope, still kept going. We'll kill his parents. Well, nope, still kept going. No matter what they done, no matter what they got Clay County to do, rather, let's be clear. No matter what they got Clay County to do to me and my family, I always bounce back. And I'll bounce back this time, somehow, some way. I always do. Because, hey, I'm a survivor. I am not a statistic. I don't want to be a statistic. Being a statistic's a bad thing. There's got to keep going on I don't know where for before was. He was backstage, but I guess he left or something. I don't know.
I
Anyway,
guess so. Oh, go on.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
as far as now, I'm heading to my home city where I was born and see how that looks and check it out and everything. And if it looks bad or dangerous or whatever, then I'll just get back out on the open road again, I-70 or 71 or whatever, and just keep going west. Whatever. Um, see what my travels take me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We do have yes, we got John backstage and we have 4x4 backstage.
Okay.
You guys um I'll get John in here. 4x4, do you want in on the panel? What's up, John?
Hey, what's happening? What's going on?
Hey, nothing much. Nothing much, dude. So I do have some questions for you, John. So would you pay Vaughn some gas money to come back?
If he wants to come back, sure, I'll send him some money for gas.
All right. So if all right, then would you give him money to go anywhere?
I can't hardly hear you, man. What did you say?
Would you give him money to go anywhere?
Depends on where he wanted to go.
Okay. Would you provide a or no, could you provide a room for Vaughn if he came back?
I had that room that from that lady that wanted me to paint our house. It's still available. He was saying it was too small for him and he didn't want it.
Oh.
I did. Did I say that?
Yeah, you
I mean, I did
complained.
say
You,
I
you
went.
you said it's
I
just
did say
enough
it
of
was
a room for a bed and a
well.
computer, and it's too small.
Yeah, when you put a bed and a computer in there, it is small. But I never said I didn't want it. I
Well,
just said it was too
the
small.
inference I got from it was that you would just complain like you normally do, and you would low-key
Yeah,
get
yeah.
fussed about.
Always, yeah. All I ever do is complain. Yeah. Okay. All right,
So
dude.
the
Whatever.
room is available for you if you want it. It's still there.
Now, well, that's going to be a little hard because I'm miles and miles and miles away from there now. So that's going to be a little hard to do.
Alrighty. Hey John, are you restricted by no? Are you restricted to New Jersey by the courts?
I don't know even know what that even means.
Yeah. I'm gonna repeat my question. All right. Are you restricted to New Jersey by the courts?
No, of course not. Why would I be?
It's just a question I thought I'd ask.
I had to pick Vaughn up at the turnpike on the borderline of Pennsylvania. I left New Jersey to get Vaughn when the first day I met him. Isn't
Gotcha.
that right, Vaughn? Didn't I pick you up at the border of Pennsylvania, right? Right over the bridge. You were
I'm
at the
trying to
truck
think.
stop at the bridge.
I'm trying to think of what. No, I was at a mini mall. I
Yeah,
was
and
at a mini
it was
mall.
right at the bridge, at Pennsylvania Bridge. When you get into New Jersey, you were
No,
there.
I don't remember the location, but I thought I was well inside Jersey, but I
No,
may
you
not. I
weren't.
may have been.
You were actually on. I'm pretty sure I remember. You go all take the turnpike all the way down to the bridge, and then that's where you were.
Well, maybe I don't know. I may have been. I don't remember now. It's been a month and a half for fuck's sake, so I don't remember. Yeah, that waiting a
And
month
I've
is
been to
what
New
really.
York since. I've been to New York. I visit my mother. I go to New York.
Yeah,
I went to
that
the
wait
Rebbe. I've gone to the
that
Rebbe.
that waiting a month is really that's what really hurt me. Having to wait a
What?
whole month
You had to wait a month for what?
to go to the government office. That's what hurt me.
Well, I didn't check the mail, but you probably got the letters back by now. You want me to go check the mail and see the letters came back and see if they approved you?
If you want, I don't care.
All right. Was what if it says yes? You're approved to get government assistance in New Jersey. What are you gonna do? Come back to Jersey?
I don't know. I don't know. I can see if I can get it transferred to another state, maybe. I don't
I
know.
mean, you probably got approved. They let every foreigner in the world in New Jersey, so they probably
Yeah,
wouldn't let
well,
you.
when you're an American, you're garbage. When you're a
That's
foreigner,
true. I mean, you
when you're
got the wrong skin color, that's for sure. But
when you're a foreigner, you get handed everything, and when you're American, you get shit on. But
yeah,
you can check and see if
you're
they've
preaching
approved
to the
me.
choir, man. Yeah, you're saying something that you make it sound like I don't even know what you're saying. Of course, I know. Americans are shit on every day.
Well, you can check the mail and see what it says. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you can check the mail if you want.
I
Check
have
it.
permission to look at your mail.
Yes, I give you permission to look in my mail. Ain't nothing secret in there.
All right, sure.
'Cause
I'll take a look and
I'm
see
probably
what the,
most likely I've been denied, just like I have all the thousands of other times I tried. But you never know. If I have been approved, then I'll see if I can get it transferred to another state.
well, I don't think they transfer you to another state. That's beyond. Uh, I don't think
It's
New Jersey has the authority to
it,
transfer.
it, it it's federal, John. It's federal. They can
Oh,
transfer.
maybe it's okay.
Yes, it's
All right.
federal. Yeah, it's just like lottery. It's federal. Lottery's federal too. Now there is some hangups with the lottery though. You have to use your ticket where you bought what in what state you bought it. But other than that, it is federal. So I mean, in fact, you can go online and cash in your ticket no matter what state you're in, as long as you cash it online. So, which I didn't realize until I threw away my ticket. So, oops. Oh well.
Hey, John, are you on probation?
Of course not. Why would I be on probation? Am I a YN? I'm not a YN.
Oh, Red Feather was asking on the live messages. But yeah, I also have another question
That's
for
enough
you,
for the
John.
questions. If people want me to answer questions, that's gonna be $5 a question. $5 a question on my Cash App.
Did you know that Vaughn had food stamps?
What happened with Von's food stamps?
Did you know he has food stamps?
Oh, good. Okay, they're still working.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, they work. They work just fine. Food stamps is federal. They work in any state.
that's good. So use them so you can feed yourself.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing.
What do you miss most about Vaughn, John?
I posted what about Von?
What do you miss most about Vaughn?
I told you that's a question from the outside chat. $5 a question.
Oh, all right.
$5 a question.
Um, why did you make Vaughn spend his money despite having food stamps?
That was Von's choice. Von decided to choose to spend his money. That's not me. I didn't make him.
Bond told him not once but twice that eating out is too damn expensive. We need a plan, and he blew me off both times.
I can't get a place. That was I told you I'm not looking to get a place. I actually
Yeah,
got you a place if you wanted to have a place. You told me it was too small.
but we could
I
have.
actually searched a place for you. I
Yeah, but
got you
we
a
did.
place.
But we could have worked out. I don't know. Got a cooler. You know, put bologna sandwiches in there, something, some kind of way,
Okay, so what
other
you're
than.
telling me you're telling me you're unable to do that yourself. You can't walk across the street to Aldi's, the supermarket, and buy a cooler and get bologna. You're telling me you can't do that without me? It's literally across the street from Eagle One. It's literally you went there. You went there to AutoZone with me to get the jumper cables. You saw the supermarket. You knew where it was. The Aldi supermarket, the German supermarket, was right next door to McDonald's, across the street from the 7-Eleven, Eagle One. It's all there. There's the supermarket, 7-Eleven, McDonald's, AutoZone. liquor store, the tarot card reading with the gypsy read you your fortune. That's all in a one block radius of each other. You can't go more than 40 feet to 50 feet of each other.
No, I didn't have a cooler. I needed a
Okay,
cooler.
Aldi sells a cooler for $5 probably, if I had to guess. Aldi's, however you want to call them, Aldi. I say Aldi's,
Right.
but some
Whatever.
people say Aldi's.
I never even heard of them before.
Yeah, they're from Germany. They're from Deutschland.
Never even knew they existed.
We went there. I showed you. I drove past
No,
it.
I
It's
mean the company. I mean the company. The
Oh,
company.
okay.
I never heard of them before.
Huh?
Never heard of that company before. Where's 4x4? Ain't he coming in?
Oh yeah, he's backstage. 4x4. You want to come on in here? While we wait for him to respond, one more question from the list, John. Are you secretly in love with Shannon?
The $5 to my Cash App. I answered the question. $5 a chat.
Okay, that's a good answer. Welcome 4x4. And he fucking left again. Jesus. Welcome 4x4. You're muted.
There we go. How y'all doing?
There we go. Hey, what's up, dude?
Not much.
What the hell kind of icon you got there? What the fuck? What the fuck is it?
Well, it's my ex.
Oh, that's your ex? Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. My goodness.
Okay, John. So we heard Vaughn's side of everything that happened. We heard your side. Where's the middle? Where's the truth?
John? Hello?
Well, I guess we lost John.
John, are you muted?
Yep, you lost him. Something's happened. Maybe you left. Maybe you left and that's a
Probably.
ghost. Maybe you left and that's a ghost image. Those do happen, you know. I'm not kidding. I once was in a live show and there was like 2 or 3 people and and they weren't saying anything. Everybody's like, trying to talk to them. They were ghost images. They were literally ghost images.
Hey, James.
And it was like 2 or 3 people in the chat, man.
James,
Yes.
Have you seen any of your aliens show up at all?
No, but then I've been constantly, driving, so I haven't really been stuck in one spot long enough to, I guess when I get to a destination, I get stopped somewhere. Then we'll see if they're. I'm sure they're up there somewhere following me. They seem to be stuck with me for some reason. I don't know why. I asked the gods about it. I said, why are these ETs so interested in me? And they said, because you got power and they're curious about you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So they follow me. Well, I tell you what, it was really awesome. I wished I could have recorded it before. Not long before I left New Jersey, there was 2 huge base ships just down the road from McDonald's, and they had little ships ferrying supplies from one ship to the other. And I sat there and I watched that. Man, that was so cool. But I didn't try to dare photograph it or record it because, you do that, you might piss them off. So I didn't want to do that. But it was so cool watching them. But
I do have a question I have another question for you, James. I think John's still here, probably listening. While he's here, maybe you can ask him about these accusations of his touching your crotch while you're sleeping.
Well, I hope that didn't happen. But now I always roll up my windows and lock my doors, so I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Welcome, White Buffalo.
Hello, White Buffalo.
Well, he's still
Hi,
spinning
everyone.
there, looks like. So give him a minute.
Looks like John left.
I told you it was a ghost image. Ha ha! I was right. I was right.
It looks like White Buffalo needs to connect their mic and cam.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
That's
this
what it
sort
looks like.
of shows that maybe you're telling the truth, James. He ran away.
Well, I don't think he ran away. I think he just got disconnected, perhaps. But whatever, it doesn't matter to me either way. You know, I am sworn to tell the truth. It's not, it's not an elective. I represent the gods of creation. I have to tell the truth. I can't lie. I can't get on here and lie. Okay, if I tell you a thing, you can take it to the bank. Now, if further down the road more information comes up, well, then I'll revise and extend my remarks, like we used to say in politics. But until then, I got to go with what I know, and I, go with that as the truth until I know different, right? But anyway, but I was right. He was a ghost image, and because as soon as Buffalo dropped, then his image dropped. See, and that's what happened with those three other people in that other chat. Their images dropped when somebody else dropped. So that's
Have you had to use your twisted staff at all along the your travels?
no, I don't need it. I don't have to have it. However, it has been storming a little bit, not much, but a little bit. So it was pretty cool.
So,
Got to see a little bit of lightning.
Bum number 1 wants to ask if the alien visits are more frequent because they're trying to warn him about. Let's not use that word, Bum. If they're trying to warn you about John, are the aliens trying to warn you about John?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, and I don't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the aliens and what they're doing, but I don't think. I mean, if things got really, really hairy, they might step in. I don't know. As far as I know, though, all aliens, no matter who they are, have a prime directive where they can't directly intervene. Although mine have intervened on my behalf a couple times. I had an outside dog that got gored by a deer, and it was bad, man. He come crawling up on the back porch. His guts are all hanging out and shit. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to be dead by morning. I said, I can't fix this. I asked my ET friends. I said, hey man, if you guys got a spare minute and or you're bored to tears, would you care to fix him up? And I went back in the house, and I woke up the next morning expecting to see a dead dog on my back porch, but there he was, smiling, happy. I'm like, oh my God. So I looked at his belly, not a scratch. There was no seam where he'd been sewn back together. There was no blood, no nothing. It's as if he had never been gored by that deer. It was crazy. And then Floppy had a treble hook in his paw, and I'm like, hey guys, you want something to do? And I told him about the treble hook. And now I'm in my bedroom, and Floppy's in the living room, laying on the couch. And I saw at least I think I saw a flash in the living room, flash of light. And it's like, oh, but I blew it off because I thought, well, maybe it was a TV or something. And then I seen another flash, and it's like, okay, I need to investigate. So I go in there, and there's Floppy. He's sitting on the couch. He's smiling. He's happy. His tongue's hanging out because he's panting. But he was happy. He was smiling. And I'm like, you look awful happy. Because remember, he was moping and crying because he had that treble hook in his butt. Now he's all smiling and happy. I'm like, so I went and I looked, and no treble hook, no blood, no nothing. Because I thought, well, at first I thought, well, maybe he just caught it on the couch and ripped it out himself. But no, there was no blood, no wound of any kind. The treble hook was just gone.
James.
Yeah.
Have you thought? Now, this is an idea to make money along the way. Have you thought of hitting bars and singing for like karaoke for money? They do it all over the
had
place.
crossed my mind. The thought had crossed my mind, but see, you got to go into a major city for that, and it's
Yeah. Sometimes we got to put on our big boy pants and go in there. That's where you're going to make the money.
Yeah, well,
You go in there, and I tell you, you set up a camera, video yourself, and put it online. You're gonna explode.
You think so? I don't know. Maybe. Bars can be dangerous, though, so I don't know. But I may do it anyway. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, Vaughn, how you doing, mate?
Hey, what now? Is this the white buffalo that has the ex-wife that was also a friend of mine, or not?
Yes, I'm the real white buffalo, mate.
What? Say again. I'm sorry.
I'm the real white buffalo, mate.
Okay. All right. I'm just checking. Because you know how things are. Anyway, your question. Go ahead.
Vaughn, I'm just worried that if you don't stay in the same state, you'll have to restart your 30 days somewhere else, and you might find it a bit hard. I'm a bit worried about that.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that too, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna wait the 30 days. I'm just gonna go in there and say, hey, I want my disability SSI, and if they say why, then I'll say, well, I've already applied in New Jersey and I've already applied in Kentucky, and so I just need an update on what my status is, and see if they'll go on ahead and just approve me. I mean, if I've already been approved in New Jersey, then I just walk into the office. Yeah,
if you have been approved. So we need to find out.
Right. But I mean, if I have, it's just a simple matter of walking into any government, says, okay, well, I've been approved, so go on ahead and set me up, man. And then I'm done, man. I'm styling. I'll be good.
I think you would actually really fit in Missouri or Illinois, like closer to where Brett Keeney is. I think you'd fit in there. I just have a feeling, Vaughn.
Well, it may be a right feeling. We'll see what Hamilton, Ohio looks like and feels like. And if it's changed to the point to where I can't even get a hold of anybody that even remotely remembers me, or my mother for that matter. My mom was pretty important in Hamilton, Ohio. I mean, she was a business owner of 2 nursing homes. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Ma Helton is a respectable lady in the community for sure.
Absolutely. So if they don't remember me or my mom, well, maybe it's changed to the point to where that it's not going to work out. I had an idea that maybe that I would walk back through that that room again. That room that they put me in. I walk back through that sucker, and maybe
tomorrow, Vaughn.
Maybe get
someone could walk in behind you right now and offer to change your life. You don't know, but you're out there.
Yeah, you never know. That's right. Got to seize the day, man. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Who is that? That's awful tiny.
It's me.
Which one?
It's Shannon, Vaughn.
Shannon. Okay.
Hey,
All right. Well, I mean, there is a bunch of you.
I just wanted to tell you, I'm really sorry about John.
Well, who knew, right? I mean, you talk to somebody.
That's horrible.
Well, you talk to somebody online and you kind of think, okay, they're a certain way. And then you meet them in real life and oops, no, they're not that way at all. They're they're disturbed. John needs some care. He needs some care. He needs to go and, have a talk. Any hospital, just go into any hospital and tell them, said, man, I'm having trouble with my emotions. I'm having trouble with this, that, or the other thing, whatever. This is bothering me. That's bothering me. And they'll help you. They will actually help you.
He probably has good insurance through his work, right?
Well, sure. He would have to, right? So, I mean,
Yeah. So what's
Well, I don't know. But, I mean, the first time he hits me and yells at me and screams at me. And then the second time he literally grabbed me around the throat and tried to kill me, which, by the way, McDonald's has on camera, by the way.
They do.
So,
They have cameras everywhere.
yes, buddy, they got cameras everywhere, and so
Unreal.
they've got that
Unreal.
on camera. So,
Yeah.
I mean, John needs to, John really needs to get to a hospital and get good care, get somebody to help him, and work out whatever, Hey, I'm on record. I think maybe the witch doctor might have put a hex on the fucker, dude. I mean, you never know,
Oh,
right?
the voodoo. The
Yeah.
voodoo.
Yeah,
I remember talking about that.
Yeah, Salamantu's daddy is a real live witch doctor, bone in the
Oh
nose
my
and all.
God.
Oh yeah, not even
Well,
kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you guys talking about that, and
Yeah.
he's gone somewhere. I don't know where, but it's always a possibility, right?
Yeah. Well, he needs to talk with somebody.
Yeah. Well,
'cause I
I'm
mean,
sorry all that happened, and I'm glad you're out on your own. I just wanted to say you're doing great. Good for you.
So far, I'm doing pretty good.
You are.
I'm eating better too.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna listen. Okay, you go ahead.
I think we lost Vaughn.
See if he comes back.
Yeah.
The aliens.
And there goes 4x4. How's everybody doing today? Oh wait. Oh shit. I'm a fucking dumbass. Okay, 4x4 is on the fucking panel. Jesus. Well, there goes yeah.
Well, I think Von will come back. He's probably just got disconnected or whatever.
I hope so. Let's see here. I don't know who this lady is, but she's kind of cute. Of course, I'm crossfaded and also don't have my glasses on. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
thanks a lot.
She's cute.
Welcome back, Vaughn.
Wow, don't know what happened there. But,
Welcome back.
Yes, I don't know what happened, but everything.
Welcome back,
I
old
just,
boy.
I just got kicked off for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
Anyway.
That wasn't me. But go on.
That was not you. Okay, well, very good.
Hey,
But
Von,
anyway,
have you discovered any new restaurants while you've been traveling around on the road? Have you found any new ones like that you haven't tried before, or?
I didn't catch hardly any of that. What did you say?
All right. Sorry, Von. I was just asking what you're doing for food at the moment. Are you going to the shop and buying a microwavable meal and microwaving it at the truck stop, or?
Well, the 7-Eleven, the 7-Eleven has a microwave, and so I just use their microwave to cook the food.
Damn, you love
in
that
fact, they even
7-Eleven,
have a
don't you?
sign. In fact, they even have a sign. If you buy something with 7-Eleven, you have to cook it there, and purchase. You can only purchase 7-Eleven stuff at 7-Eleven. You can't. I forget exactly what the sign says, but I'll go look it up again. But anyway, so it's just one of those deals.
Maybe you could show us, do a video on how you do.
No, I'm not going to put any copyrighted material on camera. No, I'm not stupid. I don't want to get any trouble. I'm not saying 7-Eleven would come after me or anything, but it's just common sense not to do it.
Okay. I'm not sure about that, but fair enough.
Good. Like James, you're in a whole new area. Why aren't you trying out new restaurants? Like 7-Eleven's a convenience store. Go to new restaurants in the areas you're in.
Because restaurants don't take food stamps.
You have to try a food kitchen or whatever it's called.
None of those places take stamps. You either have to go to a gas station or a convenience store or a department or a grocery store.
What about White Buffalo was saying, like a church or like a food bank or something like that, just to see what's there. I mean, it's free. It's for you.
Oh, you mean free food banks? I don't know. I mean, like I said, you got to go hunting for them though, and they're all kind of off the beaten path too. So, You know, I mean, once I get to Hamilton, I may try to find one. I could do that.
Have you ever considered Googling it?
I should only be like 2 or 3 hours away from Hamilton from here, so I should be getting closer to my destination.
Will you be there tomorrow? Like, do you think by the end, by next week, will you be there? Like, can you give us a time frame?
Well, you know, maybe today, tomorrow, next day, something like that.
Fortnight?
I'm not in any hurry. And everybody seems to enjoy the fact that I'm out on the road. So, you know, what the heck?
I have a question for you, Vaughn. Have
Yes.
you had any interactions with law enforcement?
No, I have not.
That's good.
But I mean, you know, the troll's trying to say, oh, well, you ain't got no car insurance. Well, my car insurance is on auto pay, and my tags are good till November. So, I mean,
Right.
what are
I
the
remember
police
you
going to
saying
do?
that before. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's good.
So the police, I mean, aside from
they have scanners, like they can scan your license plate and they can like see if a car is registered and everything. So
right.
yeah,
Well,
so that's good. So you must be good.
Right. Yes, I have the title and registration, and like I said, my tags are good to November, and you know, like I said, my car insurance is on auto pay, so I have no problem. Before I left Kentucky, I made sure I had plenty of oil in the car. I made sure that, you know, the tires were properly full of air, and, you know, the typical PMCS that you do on any vehicle when you're getting ready to take a long trip. So, I mean, you know, that's what I was doing. And, you know, so I made sure I had money in the bank to cover the insurance and, you know, any other things that needed to be covered. And so I took care of all that. So I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey, Vaughn.
Yes.
Can we just? I'll let you know too that you did know my wife, but we'd since got divorced. I haven't seen you for a couple of years. But my problem is, you did say a few weeks ago that you didn't have the title. I'm worried that once it runs out of.
I said I didn't know. No. I said I didn't know where it was. Because I didn't know if I had it in the median between the seats or if I had it in the glove box. But it's in the median between the seats. So I do have it.
So there's a bit of a misunderstanding. Most of us were pretty worried.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
We're worried about it. That's all.
Yeah, it's just a misunderstanding, guys. Calm down. Relax. It's okay. It's okay.
Unlike John, we're actually looking out for your best interests. Unlike John.
Right.
Unlike John, we're not trying to get anything out of you. We're just having a conversation. We're not trying to get your lotto winnings. We're not trying to get you to change your name to our name. That was a bit of a worry. Like, are you married to John? Did John accidentally marry you? Is that why he put his name?
Yeah, but wasn't that kind of creepy that he put his name on my shit? I mean, what the fuck? What's that all about? You know, that was really kind of creepy. But oh well, whatever.
Does New Jersey believe in common law marriage?
Jersey, I don't think it's recognized. So there's that. I don't think
is gay marriage allowed in paganism? I'm not really too sure about that.
Is gay marriage allowed in paganism? Pretty much everything's allowed in paganism. But you know, of course, it depends on the pagan religion. But you know, paganism is a big tent with a lot of different beliefs and structures and whatnot. But
absolutely. But
you know, years and years ago, what they would do, they would all go to the shrine of Diana.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Shit, during a good story.
We lost him again. Okay, welcome back, Vaughn.
Yeah,
I wouldn't talk John, but you know.
Yeah, it kicked you out again?
No, I don't know what. I think that was my fault that time. I was I accidentally hit to something on my stupid mobile. I do not like mobile devices. I'm convinced. I got fat fingers, and mobile devices just aren't made for fat fingers. So no, this one was all mine.
Hey, Vonnie.
Yes.
Have you got any updates on the Candace situation? Not that I like her. I think she's a bit of a whore, but is there any updates on the Candace situation?
Nothing really. I mean, I haven't even talked to her in like a day or two. She called me when I first got on 76, but she hasn't contacted me since. So I don't know.
Yeah, Von, you know she's not a virgin, right?
I don't know what she is. I have no idea.
Well, I'm telling you right now, she's no virgin. Trust me.
Well, obviously not. I mean, she went to a Muslim country. She's been with other people. I mean, so I doubt she is.
Yeah, I think she's mostly. Yeah, I think she's just not all there. You know what I mean? She's a bit damaged.
She's a bit out there. Yeah, no doubt about it.
She might need a good man like you to look after her. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
just like Mouse.
you know, I mean, yeah, just like Mouse, and I don't mind to do it. But I mean, you know, of course, she's got to tell me the truth. Obviously, you know, you have to tell me the truth. I don't mind. I don't mind helping people.
Would you open your mind a bit to the possibility of taking on a woman who could no longer have kids?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like a barren woman.
It would have. Well, it'd have to be somebody. You know, I'd have to be somebody really special, obviously, and you know, I'd have to be probably head over heels on them. But I don't know. You know, it depends. Why? What did you have in mind?
I don't have a particular woman in mind, but I just know that, like, just say, even example, I could see you with like a 35, 45-year-old lady, and she might be not wanting to have kids. But she's still young, petite, her tits haven't got saggy yet, you know, still a lot of potential there.
Right. I got you. I don't know. I mean, you know, the opportunity presents itself, but hey, you know, I'm driving down the highway, so not much opportunity for that. I'm busy driving down the highway. Like I said, I only probably got about 3 hours left of driving, so, you know, unless I go slow, which I've been going slow because, you know, I'm on uncertain territory and whatnot, so I want to go slow and make sure I don't do something very stupid or very rash or whatever. And then plus I got to also to stop and make sure I got plenty of donations to keep me going. So, you know, but aside from that, 3 hours, man, I'll be in Hamilton, Ohio. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so it sounds like tomorrow you'll be there. Maybe tomorrow's stream's going to be from a new state.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Let's see how things go.
What about by Monday? Will you be in another state? I want to see you in another state away from John because, look, honestly, you've got to be real careful around those crafty kind of, you know, fake Jews.
You're getting low there, White Buffalo. We can hardly hear you.
I couldn't hear half of that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll fix my audio.
Well, now, okay, Buffalo, are you still doing your animations and cartoons and shit?
Not anymore, Vaughn. Ever since the divorce, my life's changed a lot, just like yours has, honestly, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're doing well.
I'm trying, old boy. I'm trying.
Hey, Vaughn.
Yes.
Do you care if John comes back in or not? Oh, shit.
Okay, apparently if I grip the phone too tightly, it's kicking me out of the damn chat. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's stupid.
Lean it against something, Vaughn. Lean it against something and stop fucking touching it. John was right about that. Stop touching the damn phone, buddy.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is, though, the way I'm situated, I have to hold it in my hand. But
so, do you have a power bank?
I'm plugged into a wall. So, and I'm at the full length of the cord, so I have to hold it.
Vaughn, you really need to somehow get yourself a power bank so you can charge without your car being turned on. You know what I mean? So you can be charging your stuff in the middle of the night or have lights on everything off a little power bank. Only costs about $20.
Oh,
and you won't have
okay.
to run your car as much. You'll save fuel.
Yeah,
The first day you use it, you'll save fuel.
yeah, I'll look into that. I will. I'll look into that. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Well, I can't believe John wasn't already doing it, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, like I said, I don't know what he's doing when he's not around me. You know, which is a true statement. And for some reason that made him very violent when I said that. I said, "Hey, John, how am I going to know what you're doing when you're not around?" He became extremely violent when I did that. Well, how do you know what you know what I'm doing? You know where I'm at. I said, "No, John. When you're not around me, there's no way in hell I can know what you're doing. I'm not a troll. That's right. I'm not a troll. There's no way I can know what you're doing when you're not around me. You know, well, you know I was at work." And I said, "Well, John, yeah, you could be at work. And then you could go to work and then work say, oh, we don't need you today. You know, or you could just work half a day. You know, how am I going to know what you're doing when you're not around? There's no way." Okay,
You're not his dad.
All right, well, he blew up over that. He absolutely lost his shit over that. Started yelling and screaming. Well, you know what I'm at. You know what I'm doing. And then that's when he struck me at the laundromat. Hit me in the shoulder.
Oh my God! Was there any witnesses?
Somebody might have seen it. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody at the laundromat might have seen it. I don't know. But we were in the car. So.
I'm worried about.
But we were in the car.
I'm worried that John's. Yeah, well, maybe no one saw it then, but I'm a bit worried that Von's going to track you down and use his Jewish connections to finish you off. I'll be honest.
Welcome back, Vaughn.
Thank you. I grabbed the stupid mobile device too tight.
Welcome again.
If I grab it too tight, it kicks me out. I don't understand that. Why? Why does it kick me out? That's so stupid. But whatever. All right. Anyway, I just got to be real. Hold it from the bottom. Maybe that'll keep it from kicking me out. But anyways, well, you know, if John decides to come to the mighty metropolis of Hamilton, Ohio, that would not be advisable because all my relatives there are cops, all of them.
Good.
So yeah, that would not be a wise move on his part. Do not come, and that goes for any troll that's stupid enough to come to Hamilton. All my relatives are cops. Don't come to Hamilton. Not if you intend to do me harm, because that would be a very stupid move.
We're not interested in causing you trouble.
This is another reason why I wanted to go to Hamilton, Ohio, because see, all my relatives there are cops, and it would not be exactly. I would be safe there, and so it would not be wise for anybody to start any shenanigans there.
That's the Gentry, right?
Yes, the Gentry's correct.
All right.
In fact,
there was a question in the outside chat. Can you be the bigger man and forgive John?
Okay, well, see, here's the thing, okay? You have to understand, and I'm probably going to offend some people, but I really don't give a shit. Because when your life is in danger, it doesn't matter whether you offend somebody or not, right? Would you agree?
Amen. Amen.
All right. So now here's the deal. A lot of the things in the Bible were put there by Rome in order to allow Rome to control people. Okay, turn the other cheek, forgive, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. In other words, money. Those were all put in there to control people, to manipulate people, because that's what Rome wanted to do. They wanted to control and manipulate people. And so they put passages in there like that to keep you subservient to ancient Rome. All right. Now, in paganism, we have no such things as that. Because in paganism, we're smart enough to know that if someone has a loaded 45 to your head, you're not going to fucking turn the other cheek. That would be very stupid. Okay? So in paganism, we're smarter than that. We realize that, that's not going to fly. Okay? Forgiveness sounds good on its face. Problem is that it doesn't matter when you're dealing with people that have emotional problems, because you can forgive them 1,000 times and they'll be back another 1,000 times just as bad as they were before, if not worse. So forgiving them wouldn't be productive. It just wouldn't be productive. So, like I said, John needs good care. He needs to admit himself into a hospital and tell the hospital, say, man, I'm obsessing over someone. I've got emotional problems. I'm a basket case. Help me out. And they will help you out, man. They will get you the care you need. Guaranteed.
Well, Vaughn, but maybe you need to put some actions into play and maybe report what happened. Because if you don't report it, it never happened, mate. You know what I mean?
Well, I know that. But see, the thing of it is, I don't want him in jail. I want him in a facility that'll give him good care.
Well,
I mean, if I wanted him,
that's what they do.
If I wanted him in jail, I would have just charged him with assault.
No. It's not 1942 anymore, James. They don't just come and arrest you. Police are more social workers now than police.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that from my perspective, I'm of a mind that I don't want him in a jail cell. I want him in a mental facility so he can get back to normal and lead a normal, productive life. That's what I want. And putting him in a jail cell would just make him madder and more upset and more unhinged than he already is. That's all they would do. And that's why I hesitated to report, because I
wish he'd come back so he could say his side.
Well, that's up to him. That's up to him. I don't know.
What is he hiding?
I'll tell you what I do need to do, though. I need to go on ahead and ring off because I got to use the bathroom like a racehorse. So I got to go. But and plus, it is getting late. We've been going at it for an hour. It's 8 o'clock, and we've been going at it for an hour. So I go on.
Can we please get one more hour off you, mate? Like all your fans have been hanging to hear from you on this channel.
Yeah,
but
it is true. All people are getting, James, is just like a 5-minute clip a day. They want more from you.
Right. Well, I appreciate that, but like I said, I do have to use the bathroom. It is 8 o'clock.
We'll come
And
back after the bathroom. Come back.
We can wait.
Oh, you can wait?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what I can do. Hang on. Let me see here.
Thanks,
I just squeezed the phone. I said, I just squeezed the phone like I held it. Okay, now that I squeezed the phone, now it isn't kicking me out. Go figure, right? What the hell? Let me see here.
Are there any interesting people in the restaurant tonight? Any characters?
Nope.
Please define characters.
People like Vaughn.
Hey, welcome back, Von Helton.
Yes, here I am.
Welcome back.
Yes, I had to so bad.
Hey, Vaughn,
man.
how much have you ate today?
How much have I ate today?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I had chunky chicken noodle soup. I had a bear claw. I've had some chow mein. I've had what else did I have?
Is this all today, Vaughn?
Yeah.
Brother, we might have to half your intake, mate. We might have to half your intake like you did for your mum. Remember when you half your mum's food?
I'm eating good, man. I'm eating good now, I'm eating good now. I ain't eating that damn fast food. You guys remember the story about the McDonald's meat and how it was just pink paste? Remember? It's not real meat.
Oh God.
Okay, well the nuggets are not real. The meat is not real. None of these restaurants, these fast food restaurants, are giving you real food. They're giving you pink paste.
Oh,
Okay, and
I understand,
that
Vaughn,
can be
but
healthy. It
that's
can be
nothing.
healthy for you. Can be healthy for you. Can be.
Vaughn, I'm not trying to be mean here, but the things that you've been eating for the last 10, 20 years are like, just because they're not fast food, if you microwave it basically is fast food. All it is salt and garbage. We want you to improve your diet so you live longer, mate.
Well, in order to do that, I would need my own place. I would need a kitchen.
No, you wouldn't, James. Raw vegetables and raw fruits and vegetables. They're good for you.
Oh,
They
I've been
do
eating
have
raw
that
fruits
stuff
and
at
vegetables.
7-Eleven. They
I've
have
been
fresh
eating,
fruit.
yeah, I've been eating pineapple and strawberries and that sort of thing at the 7-Eleven, and so I've been doing all
Okay,
right.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's some good variety there, mate.
yeah.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Did you, Vaughn, did you wash your hands when you went to the toilet?
Of course. Quit listening to
Okay,
John.
good.
John don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
And Don said he was
I'm
going to
trying
come
not to
back
listen to
in.
John.
Oh yeah. Let's address that since we're on this subject. All right. I went to other people and asked them to their face, "Do I smell?" They said no, and I couldn't smell it. Now remember, John is saying, "Oh, you smell so bad, you can't even be in my car." Okay, well, how come I couldn't smell it? And so I went and I asked other people. I said, "Hey, can you smell me?" No. Can you smell me? No. Nobody else could smell it. Only John could smell it. So now you
Hey,
take that
Vaughn.
for what it's worth. But John was the only one that could smell. Because I mean, think about it, folks. If I smelled bad enough to where I had to get out of somebody's car, I would smell it too. Duh.
Well, I don't believe that laundromat story that John said.
Yeah, it sounds extreme, doesn't it?
What
Yeah,
laundromat
because
story?
he said that the lady at the laundromat was upset because the clothes that you were wearing smelled so bad and you smelled up the whole washing laundromat.
Right. I was there. The laundromat lady never said no such thing. She never was concerned about that. She never said
Yeah.
anything about it at all.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, she went on ahead and did her job.
There's all kinds of people go in and out of a laundromat and use the washers and dryers. There's industrial washers and dryers.
Right,
So
correct.
John he's wrong.
He is totally wrong. And, and in fact, I went up and talked with that cleaning lady. She never said anything about my odor. She never said anything about the clothes. She never said anything about anything. In fact, she was really nice to me. And that was it. I mean, but yeah, what he said happened never happened. It never happened. I was there. I was right there, watching the attendant the whole time. It never happened. Okay. It just never happened. Like I said, John needs good care.
Well, I'm
He
glad you're
needs
here to
good
set the
care.
record straight.
Well, like I said, man, he's going to say stuff, and he has every right to say what he has to say, and I have every right to correct it when it's wrong, but I don't know why he said such an outlandish story.
Honestly, Vaughn, the majority of people, trolls or not trolls, just people in general that are watching, want you and John to do better and be successful. That's what we want.
Right.
We want you both to be better.
Well, of course.
Yeah. We're positive. We're positive people. We're not trying to drag you down or John or Vaughn down. We want you both to rise up, mate.
Right. Of course. But yeah, there's no truth to that story at all. None, zero. I don't know why he said such an outlandish statement, but he did. And
how old were the washer and dryer at your place, at your trailer, James?
Oh, well, that's interesting. They had replaced the washer and dryer with brand new ones, and replaced the washer and dryer in the double wide with brand new ones. So both places had brand new washer and dryer. And you know, like I said, you know, the brand new washer and dryer. You know, they got a microwave. They got basically a brand new refrigerator. I mean, it wasn't even a couple years old at most. Brand new stove, wasn't a couple years old. You know,
Is this
they
your
got
mum's?
a lot of.
Is this your mum's stuff? Are you talking about your
Yeah,
mum's
well,
appliances?
no. The refrigerator, the stove, and the microwave, I bought brand new with my own money.
Oh
You know, and
wow.
it
Okay, I
wasn't
didn't
cheap,
know
and
that.
it wasn't cheap either. It was over $1,000. But you know, so I mean, you know, they got, I guess all told, they probably got, I don't know, close to anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 worth of shit, and they only give me $1,500 for the lot of it. And that was kind of sour grapes, but
James,
oh well.
James. The reports were that there was wash in your washer for the last 6 months.
No,
Is that true?
no.
Remember, you can't lie.
Nope, no, that's not true.
I heard.
That's not true.
I heard the same thing, mate.
Well, you heard wrong, because the washer and dryer was replaced with brand new ones. So how the hell could I have, you know, I mean, that doesn't make sense.
No. That's why they had to replace them. They said. That's
Oh,
why
no,
they
no,
had
no,
to.
no. No. And besides, clothes in the dryer or the washer wouldn't matter anyway. They told me that the washer and dryer wouldn't work anymore. And I said, well, that's odd, because, you know, I just used them not long ago, but oh well. They wanted to replace them, so they got replaced. Oh well.
Were they
Whatever.
complaining that were they complaining that you're running the air conditioner too much, the wall unit?
Yeah.
Were they upset about
Yeah.
using too much power?
That. Yeah. You want to talk about a problem? She comes pounding on my back door. That air conditioner's on fire.
Oh hell yeah.
That air conditioner's on fire. And I'm like, what? The air conditioner's on fire. Now, think about this, okay? Sit down and stop and think. If the air conditioner was on fire, my house would be full of smoke, right? And but I humored her anyway, and I went outside and I said, "See, it's not on fire." And she's like, "Well, you're running it all the time." I said, "Yes, it's an air conditioner, and it's 100 degrees in the shade, so yes, I'm going to be running it." You know, I mean, my God. Now, who do you think would have the ability to plant a thought like that in her mind, to where she thought that air conditioner was on fire?
Sounds MK Ultra to me, mate.
Bingo. Now, let's go to Brian and the whole thing about the gun, okay? This whole thing with the gun got started by Brian, because Brian come to me running, saying, "Yeah, man, your big dog is under that trailer, busting pipes and tearing up the insulation." So I pulled back some of the border around the trailer. I look in there. No insulation tore up, no pipes tore up. And I put the border back up, and I told him, I said, you know, dogs don't do that.
Yep.
Normally, they don't do that. And he's like, "Oh, well, he's gonna do it. He's doing it." And I'm like, "Brian, dogs don't do that." And my dog has been here for over a good 10 years, if not longer. There's nothing wrong with that dog or with the trailer. "Oh, but there is. Them pipes are going bust. He's going to bust them pipes, and the insulation's all tore to hell on it." I'm like, okay. So now, that was at the point when he went into his trailer, the double wide, and got his gun and come out and proceeded to try to shoot my big dog, Bubby. That's why you heard gunshots.
Yeah, I know, that's scary.
And then that's when I went outside again. Gun. I probably shouldn't have went back out there a second time. And but I did, to see if he had actually killed my dog and where my dog was at. My dog was under the trailer, And apparently it turns out the reason my dog was under the trailer was because, hey, he's trying to shoot at him. And so he hid under the trailer. But anyways,
Hey, Vaughn.
now, who do you think put that thought in Brian's mind?
Probably a Frost.
Yeah, it had to be.
Was it one of the Frosts? Yeah. It's hard to know. I can't
James
say.
Arnold Frost. James Arnold Frost has had MK Ultra training just as sure as I'm sitting in his chair. And he has put those thoughts in their minds to try and pressure them to leave, get me to leave. Well, it worked. It definitely worked because I had a loaded gun put to my head. Because I don't know how or why or when, but I asked him while I was there, I said, yeah, when you guys going to pay me? And at that point, that's when I never promised to pay you. And that's when he put the gun to my head. And then I ran back into the house and went back to talking to John on his live show. So, they, you know,
Do you think
Frost has messed their minds up really, really good. Really good.
Now,
Better
Vaughn,
than the trolls could ever do.
oh yeah, I think now you're realizing the trolls are probably the least of your problems.
Yeah, well,
It's
I don't know.
the local people that hurt you, not the trolls, not the international people.
Well,
Anyway,
well, the
like
trolls.
the local people.
The trolls though got Clay County to do what they done, and got the Frost to do what they done. Without the trolls, there would have none of this would have happened.
Right. So,
That's
do you think
fact.
the way I look at it, Vaughn, is over the last 10 years, where has most of your food come from? The government and John. So right now you're stuck between the government feeding you or John feeding you. You need to make a choice.
Well, I'm eating all
Are you
right.
going to rely on the government or rely on John?
I'm doing just fine the way I am. I'm doing just fine.
I understand.
I'm okay.
Well, you're not going to be doing fine for much longer. I'm worried that once Clay County works out the food stamps again, spend in another state, they're going to cut you off and you're going to be stuck without money and without food. We're worried. We're worried you're going to be stuck in a truck stop without food.
No. So, stop. I don't know where you got that from. Okay, food stamps are federal. I can use my food stamps in any state, anywhere. They're federal.
Not long term, though. Not long term. You have to register in that state eventually, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Eventually, I will have to re-register. That's correct. That's correct.
That's all I'm saying, Vaughn.
But then it's just a simple matter of transferring it. I just transfer it from one state to the other. That's all. It's no big deal. It's really not a big deal.
You make it sound pretty easy, but it seems like you're not having much success getting.
Well, I didn't expect to be physically assaulted either. So I mean,
well, that doesn't change that much. You've waited your 30 days. Like I'm just thinking, you've waited your 30 days. Let's go get it. Let's go get that welfare.
Well, I don't think I've been. Well, first of all, we don't know if I've been approved because John has to go get the mail. And I guess we'll wait and see what John says about the mail.
So John's controlling your life still? So John's in control of it, or you?
Well, I guess I don't know.
Is he registered as your husband? Is he registered as your husband on the account?
He better not be, because that's creepy as fuck. He better not be.
That would be funny.
He better not be. Yeah,
it is a very liberal state.
It would be a very scary thing, is what it would be. It would be a very scary thing. Hopefully that is not the case. Anyway.
21 VTubes has a question for you. Is it possible the gods chose you because of the chemicals you were given while in the military because of their alien experiments?
I don't know. I do know it's very interesting, though. They claimed they had lost all my medical records and had to give me all my shots over again. Wonder what that was all about, huh? Makes you think. Makes you think, guys. You never know. You never know what's going on.
James, I got a question for you, James. This is a hard question.
All right.
Have you come to accept that Larry Frost has passed away?
No. Larry Frost killed my mother. He knows he did. I know he did. Other people know he did.
Okay,
So
James, we're not going down that road. We're not going down that road. Don't care about that. I'm going to tell you right now, here live on TV, Larry is passed.
How do you know? Have you seen an obituary column? Have you seen?
I have got reports that he is passed. He is passed, James.
Have you seen a coroner's report? Have you seen an obituary?
I have.
Have you seen?
I've seen the obituary.
Anything?
Yes.
Any
February
documentation?
17th, February 17th, 2025, he passed away.
Well, I think he's on the lam because he knows he killed my mother. That's what I think. But maybe he did. I don't know. I mean, he was morbidly obese, so maybe he did pass. I don't know. But usually when you kill somebody, you try to hide, right? See his problem. The problem with Larry Frost is that we've got absolute proof that giving that shot to elderly kills him because Governor Cuomo.
James, we're not going down that. James, we're not going down that road.
Okay.
I'm not going to put blame anywhere on anybody. I just want you to know that Larry Frost has passed away.
All right. Well, I reserve judgment until I have absolute proof in my hands. But if he's gone, well, then he's gone. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But
He's gone blonde. He's gone blonde.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I do have another question for you. Do you think the Jews did 9/11?
Yep. Well, let me rephrase that.
Was John involved?
The government
or Sammy?
The government and Jews and Muslims all participated in 9/11. Now you say, how can that? Now, hold on. Now you say, how can that be? Well, we have absolute proof. We have absolute proof, and here's why. Okay, Larry Silverstein, the guy that owned the buildings, was on video stating categorically that we had to pull it. Well, pull it is a demolition term meaning to tear it down.
I might have
Okay.
one.
Who am I hearing? I'm hearing somebody.
4x4.
You're trying.
4x4. 4x4. What's going on?
I do engage the core.
We're hearing all your personal shit, 4x4. You better mute.
Yeah. Better mute 4x4. What the fuck you doing, man?
Anyways, like I said, we have Larry Silverstein on video using the term pull it. Okay, well, what is that? That's a demolition term meaning to tear it down.
Well, at least I wasn't on a bucket.
Yeah, there you go. But, you've got Larry Silverstein, and then on top of that, which enemies did we go by after 9/11? We went after Saudi Arabia's enemies, Saddam Hussein. We didn't go after Osama bin Laden. We went after Saddam Hussein. Well, who's Saddam Hussein? He's Saudi Arabia's enemy. So we basically became the army for Saudi Arabia there for a long time. Yes, Buffalo.
Well, you know how Charity and that got control of your stuff. Are you worried that they could ring up and cancel your food stamps or do anything malicious to you still?
No.
No? You sure?
No.
I hope not.
No.
Good,
nope.
Good.
As far as I know, they can't.
Well, if they took your property, you'd think they'd be able to do anything they want, right? That's all.
Well,
what about Stivers? What about Stivers? Do you think he can put a stomp on your EBT?
No, he can't. No, he can't.
What if he's
he already did it once. If he did it a second time, then that shows intent, and that's a legal term. That shows intent.
Oh yeah.
So if he was to do it a second time, yeah, he'd be in hot water.
So then my question, then if you have that power over him, my question is then, James, why don't you go back to Kentucky where you have an established system already? You can go to northern Kentucky, but you're still in the same state.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I'm in Ohio. I'll be in Ohio. So we'll see. Let's see what Hamilton looks like and what's going on there, and see if I can hook up with anybody. And you know, I may bump into a computer gamer, and that needs somebody to split an apartment or something. You never know.
Best
Hell, I
kind of
might
roommates.
even get my old place on Sherman Avenue back. You never fucking know. Who knows? We got to see what's going on, man. We got to see what's happening. You know.
So I got a question from
Vaughn,
21
what would you say to someone who?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Buffalo.
Oh no, you're right. Ask about the tracker.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
so
I thought someone was going to read a comment.
Yeah. So 21 VTube says maybe the alien bacteria in your system are like a tracker for the aliens who prayed to the gods and now they speak to you. And that's why the military is hiding info on you.
That's way out
Sounds
there,
possible.
but I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, that crazier shit's happened, right? Who knows? I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think I'm pretty secure when it comes to the ETs. You know, now if there was hostile ETs out there, I'm confident that my ETs would take care of the situation. So I'm not worried.
Vaughn, we want to see the feet, mate. Like, we've been asking for days. We want to see the claws. I want to see Kentucky claws.
You want to what? What?
White Buffalo
see
has to see your feet. White Buffalo has a problem, but he has to see your feet, Vaughn. He has to.
No, I am not taking off my shoes in this restaurant and getting banned. No, I refuse.
All right. Do
That's
it
a
outside
good call. Yeah. Outside's better.
Do a video. Do a video in your truck, James, and then put it on your stream. It'll bring in views.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I don't know how long they are. They're probably still real short, I'd say. That'd be my guess.
It doesn't matter.
Probably still real short.
Telling you right now, James, it'll give you content on your channel. Put it up.
Yeah.
It'll get the views, mate. It'll get the views.
Maybe we'll see. I don't think people are interested.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there. I heard that White Buffalo even goes on to OnlyFans there to look at claws sometimes.
Yeah, I pay a lot of money to see feet, Vaughn. You know, this could be a new career.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I want to see.
No promise. No promises.
Vaughn,
No promises.
there's a question out there. If you're going to do any more morning coffees.
Obviously, if I get established somewhere, then yes, I'll go back to doing my morning coffee as if nothing had happened.
Great question, by the way.
Yeah, certainly. I absolutely would go back to doing morning coffees.
There's another question.
Go ahead.
There's another question there for you, Vaughn. One of the ladies in the chat was quite interested in your showering. She wants to know, one, when did you start doing the spun baths, and two, do you need any help?
When did I start doing what now?
When did you start doing the sponge baths? And that's question one. And part two is, do you need any help? I believe the gnome lady is offering to help.
Sponge baths are historical. Sponge baths go all the way back to the Revolutionary War. Sponge baths are completely normal. There's nothing weird or crazy or kooky about it.
I think the Madam Gnome actually asked to help on Odyssey and do a show on Odyssey about it.
Oh, really? I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, I'm not as... the fuck?
What's going on, Vaughn?
Are you still there? Am I still
Yeah,
there? Who's
I'm
still
still
there?
here.
There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm still here. Okay, I thought I got
Your
I got
camera
raptured there
froze.
for a minute. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. It cut out this collage of all kinds of shit. But anyway,
Yeah,
I
it's
got it
probably
fixed.
that fast food Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it probably is. Anyway, I'm back. So,
Thank
but
you.
yeah,
Thank you, Von.
what?
Von, people are worried that you might have some of your old mail get sent to your old address. Now, do you have any way of forwarding your mail? Can you give charity a call and just ask her to forward the mail up to your new address later on? I'd
Actually,
hate for you to miss your mail.
well, I don't have a new address. I still have,
No, not
Kentucky,
yet.
my
Not
Kentucky.
not
I
yet.
don't
Not
have
yet.
I don't have a new address other than John's address. But I don't have any address other than my own.
I
Legally.
realize that. I realize that. But I realize that, Von. But what people are worried about is that you've got mail come, like important government mail, go to your old address, and it's just building up, and charity might not send it to you. She might throw it out.
No, actually, government checks are going to be sent out on the direct express cards. Everyone in the United States must go to the government building and get them a direct express card, and then you carry that direct express card with you, and your Doge check, your Social Security check, any type of government check will be put on that direct express card. And that direct express card is a MasterCard or Visa, I can't remember which. And you use it just like a normal MasterCard or Visa.
You know what that means, James? Digital. They got you on record.
Yeah, everything. Well, that's what I'm saying. Everything's going digital. I was watching the other day. They were talking about digital currency and getting rid of paper money, and that's coming too. So get prepared. When that does happen, all the banks will be locked down in order to make the change. So don't freak out if the bank locks up, because you're supposed to get all your money. It'll still be there. It'll just be digital instead of physical cash. So I don't know if I trust this digital shit, because it seems to me like if your cash is digital, then that means the government has total control over you. But as usual, nobody listens to me. So,
Von, doesn't the government have total control over you anyway, because you're totally dependent on welfare for the last few decades?
well, not necessarily. I mean, if I wanted to go out in the woods and survive out there, I could. But I choose to try and stay in civilization if I want to. But
Von, you can't even wash a car wheel. How would you survive anywhere, mate?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I'm a bit worried. I'm just worried.
Trust me, I will be fine.
Isn't this system also getting kind of a socialist system?
Of
Isn't
course.
it kind of communist?
Well, what do you think a democracy is? What do you think democracy is?
But that doesn't. I'm not going with that. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, let me. Okay, now listen. According to Hans Hermann Hoppe, democracy, all throughout the ages, has been known as soft communism. Okay, so when the media says we're a democracy, when Trump says we're a democracy, when Biden says we're a democracy, when Obama says we're a democracy, what are they saying? They're saying communism. Okay, you've been living under communism for years.
That's fine.
You've been living under communism for years.
That's fine. But you using an EBT card, is that not you capitulating to the communistic way?
Well, I'm capitulating to the government, not necessarily communism, but I'm capitulating to the government because I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice.
Sure you do. You got the woods. You got Daniel Boone National Forest.
Yeah, I got the woods.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
Well, right now I've got food stamps. I'm going to use them. Okay, I got $300 worth of food stamps. I'm going to use them.
How much?
I did have 5. Now I got 3.
Oh,
I did have 5. Now I got 3.
Absolutely. Now, what was the deal with you having to get John to make you a bank account? I thought you already had a bank account in Clay County, or was it in arrears? It was in minus. Was it in the red?
No, he made a bank account. He did do that.
But why
I got
didn't
to
you
give him
already?
credit for that.
What happened
But
to
it was a. I don't know. He made it a joint account with his
That
bank
sounds
account.
very couplish.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
it sounds very
spouse account.
sounds like a spouse account, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does.
Sure does.
Sounds
And you
like a
signed a lot of
spouse account.
papers.
Yep, sure did, didn't he?
Now, think about this, though. Have you thought about getting support from him?
Huh? How would I
Alimony.
get support for him? How would I
Alimony.
get-
If he did this, he owes you support.
Really? I hadn't thought about that.
But he's also entitled to half your lotto winnings because you're married. So you're in a tricky spot.
Yeah, yes.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, but we're not married.
Well, it's starting to sound like there's some legal work that was done here. Joint accounts, paperwork signed. He's got your mail.
I don't know. We'll see.
You don't know. That's the problem. You've been married. You've been hoodwinked. You've been married to a Jewish man for the last 4 weeks.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You should be getting to temple right now.
I don't think so, guys. I think you guys are exaggerating. I think you're exaggerating.
I'm a truther, mate.
I think you're exaggerating. I think you're exaggerating. I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
We're just kidding with you, Vaughn. That's all we're doing.
All right, very good.
Or are we?
I don't know. Are you?
Well, I don't trust. I don't. I think John was trying to help you out. So, like, he was just trying to do something. Maybe marriage was the best thing. I'm not sure.
In the gods I trust, everybody else pays cash.
So Randolph says, Vaughn, I think I've been thinking about it, and I think J-Dubs put a Mickey in your Mountain Dew, and he groped you that first night, and that's why you got the heat rash.
I don't know.
Oh, damn. That sounds legit.
I've had heat rashes before. I'm allergic to the sun, remember? It's easy for me to get a heat rash.
Oh, yeah. Are you... I've been hearing about this. Are you a vampire?
I love that shit. Yeah, I made a video years and years and years ago. Over 25 years ago, I made a video. This is how long these fucking trolls keep this shit going. Over 25 years ago, I made a video, and I was describing, Bram Stoker's Dracula, and how he put all the pieces together. He took a real medical malady, vampirism, and then combined it with a historical figure called Vlad Tepes Dracul, and made Dracula. That's how Dracula came to be. And so I'm explaining all this in the video, and then I said, yeah, okay, I am allergic to raw garlic. I did have fangs, and bright light hurts my eyes, and I'm allergic to the sun. But that does not mean that I'm a vampire. Now, they left that last part off, and they just put, oh my God, Mon's got all these things just like a vampire. He must be a vampire. And they spread that shit all over YouTube for years and years and years and years. And knowing full well that I made it clear that I'm not a vampire. But they kept spreading it. And so...
Vaughn, I've had a few people reach out to me from the past, including Annabelle. Would you be interested in talking to Annabelle again for old time's sake?
Why?
Well, she's just come back from a safari, and I believe her banker husband divorced her. So, hey, you tell me what she's thinking.
Her banker husband? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
People change, Vaughn. They change over time.
They do, huh? Trolls don't change. But I mean, if she's backstage and she wants to talk, bring her on. More the merrier.
Oh, no. White Buffalo is saying that in the future. She's not here now. He's saying that in the future, if you had a chance to talk to her, would you?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It depends. I might. You never know. I'm willing to talk to people.
Well, you've got a lot of history with Annabelle.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
Annabelle
no.
like quite feisty?
Annabelle is a kind safari enjoyer.
Oh, okay.
She works for the. Doesn't she work for the International Monetary Fund or something? I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, she works with the IMF. Yeah, or
I
she
think she's
did. I
married
don't.
I think she's married to a powerful banker.
Well,
I
she
think she's
probably
rich.
was.
How else
I
can you
think
go on
he's a member of the
safari? You know?
Bilderberg Group or something, right? Remember the
I remember the
Bilderberg Group?
Yes, yes. Well, your boy Trump is in deep with the Bilderberg Group, right? You guys know that, right?
Yeah,
Well,
my boy.
they all meet at the Bohemian Grove too.
That's right. Every president has been to Bohemian Grove. That's right. Every one of them.
Including Trump? Even
Yep.
Trump?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I didn't know that.
well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go to Ivanka's Instagram. Go to Ivanka's Instagram and
I
look
don't have
under her
Instagram, mate.
pictures. Look under her pictures, and she has a picture there of her in some bistro, and there's a card sitting at her table, and that card has an owl with a full moon on it. Well, what is that? That's the symbology of Bohemian Grove. That's exactly what that is. If
Just
somebody
in
threw a
plain
card like
sight. Wow.
right in plain sight, yeah, she put it up. Well, see, she knows, like I know, that most people don't even know about Bohemian Grove, nor do they care. And so, she put it right out there. But yeah, go to her Instagram, look at the pictures. It's there. It's there. And so they're not hiding it. They're not hiding that shit. None of them are. You just got to know what to look for. That's all. Just got to know what to look for. But they're not hiding it. I sometimes think the gods force them to tell us what their agendas are, and force them to put everything out there in public, and that way, they could say, "Well, we told you, you just didn't pay attention," or something like that. But I don't know. I think the gods may force them to do it. Anyway, either case, whether they're doing it as an alibi or whether the gods are forcing them to do it, they still do it. They tell us their agenda. They tell us things, like I said, that card
Vaughn,
on the table.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Ambien?
Ambien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of drug of some kind, right?
Yeah. Was John on it
Uh,
to help sleep?
I did see him take some drugs, but I don't know.
Do you think
whether
that
it was
maybe that when you were there, he might have slipped you some, kind of
I don't
roofied
know.
you,
I don't
made you
know.
tired?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you fell
But
asleep
like
in
I
his
said,
car.
well, I don't know. But I mean, I know when I'm in my car, I lock the doors and roll up the windows. So, and that really sucked
But
too,
I've seen
because
you
it was
fall.
like 100 degrees in there, man.
I've seen you fall asleep in a restaurant.
It was
That's
like
all.
100
So
degrees.
I just know you can.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you can fall asleep easy. Like we saw you fall
All
asleep
right,
while
something's
in the
telling me I
restaurant a
gotta.
few times.
All right, something's telling me I gotta sign in. Hang on.
Did we just lose him?
Is there a session limit on the McDonald's Wi-Fi? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does it time you out
No,
after 10
no,
megabytes or something?
I don't think so.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
ever so often you have to reconnect. Ever so often you have to reconnect with the restaurant Wi-Fi. I don't know why they do that, but they do. So every now and then you have to reconnect. All right. We're creeping up on 2 hours, guys, and in 2 hours I'm turning into a pumpkin. So because I'm getting tired.
All right.
Vaughn, we need.
And so,
No. It's not all right. We need 3 hours, bro. We need 3 hours.
Not
No,
only
we're
that,
not doing
I
a
do have a
third hour.
question. James, I'm coming back. Like, I'm really concerned about John here. Like, I'm coming back to this docking station he bought. That sex toy. There was something weird about that.
There is something weird about it, isn't there? I don't know what the deal is on that. Don't really give a shit. But I mean, people have quirks. And
I think it's a common Jewish thing. The docking.
maybe that was it. Like I've stated numerous times.
Yeah,
I don't care
think
what his proclivities are.
I think what it is it's a circumcision comfort thing, and they use it for docking. That's why the Jewish use them.
I don't know. I have no idea,
That's what I've heard.
nor do I care. It's not in my purview, man. My purview is getting down the road. That is my purview.
It was in your purview because you're living with this guy, Vaughn. Like it's it's.
Yeah,
like,
I should have never. I should have. Well, obviously hindsight's always 20/20, and in hindsight, I should have went straight to Hamilton, Ohio. I mean, think about it. If I'd have went straight to Hamilton, Ohio, I'd still have the $1,300. I probably would have taken Sharpie with me. So I would have had a buddy.
But what if John you negotiated John to give you a weekly allowance?
Ooh, that's smart.
No, because then I'm his personal servant, and I refuse. Sorry.
No, not as a servant, just a weekly allowance and to look after you.
No
obligation. No obligation. You have to earn it. You deserve it. You don't have to earn it. You deserve it.
No. I'm not going to be anybody's slave. Because once you're tied to them financially, you're their slave, and they get to dictate what you do. I'm not going down that road. Why do you think he exploded in that McDonald's? You're hiding money from me.
Yeah, because he wants your money. He thinks
it's my money. Fuck you. It's my money. But that's what he was saying. Oh, he was basically implying that my money is his money. Well, I'm sorry, but it's not. It's my money.
If you're married, it is. You know what I mean? Like if he's already thinking you're married.
Well, I ain't married to that son of a bitch. I ain't married to nobody.
No, but in his eyes, he thinks you are. Like he is. He's already saying, "Baby, come back."
I don't give a shit what he thinks. I'm not, and that's final.
What if he agreed? What if he agreed not to push? What if he agreed not to push you for the showers? What if he dropped the shower stuff and hand washing?
No.
Like we're just concerned for you, James. Like, what are you going to here in Hamilton? Like, what are you going to? Like, at least with John, you had someone.
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to be an interesting day when I get there. See how things are. See what all has changed. Hopefully not much, but you never know. We'll have to see.
Everything's changed. Everything will have changed. I can tell you that now. You can go look at Google Earth even right now on the Wi-Fi, and you'll see the whole place has changed. There's new highways, there's new traffic lights, there's new shopping centers. It's just unrecognizable almost.
Yeah, completely unrecognizable. Well, if it is, then I'll deal with it. Well, if it is, then I'll deal with it when I get there. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. We'll see how it is. And I'm trying to find a box where y'all are hiding, and I don't see it. Where the hell is it, damn it? Probably at the very fucking bottom. Yeah, there's several boxes, and you're in one of them, and I just got to find you.
Oh, right. Yeah, on the mobile device.
Where the hell?
Now,
there you are. Okay, now I'm back.
Ron,
yeah.
James, when it starts getting cold, are you planning on heading south if you don't have a place, or like Florida destination?
Well, if Ohio doesn't pan out for whatever reason, then obviously I'll continue going west where it's warm, and maybe even southwest.
Well, I think I go
Because,
southwest because I don't know if you know the northern plains of the United States. They're pretty damn cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are. I went to North Dakota one time,
Oh, it's
and
so nice there, isn't it?
and I actually saw icicles forming on the inside of this woman's trailer. The inside, not the outside. The inside of this woman's trailer. And I'm
Did
like,
you make
oh my
picture of
god.
one?
I'm like, oh my god.
Is this the alleged woman that had the alleged son?
Yeah, it is, and it ain't alleged because they went on the internet and laughed. They committed fraud in 2 states, man, North Dakota and Kentucky, and they're not in jail because it's child support shit. Isn't that a crock of shit? Defraud 2 states and not have to go to jail. That's so messed up.
Vaughn, have you ever seen
Got
that
on the
kid?
internet, laughed, said, "Yeah, Vaughn was never the kid's son or father."
Well, have you
And
ever seen a picture of
she
him?
was with the biological father the whole time.
Did you have to pay the support? Did your mother have to pay the support the whole 18 years?
She had to get me. Well, it wasn't for 18, but she had to get me out of jail because they threw me in jail. And
Oh, I thought you
over
were a
a
model
kid that
citizen.
over
I thought you
over
were
a
a
kid
model citizen.
over a kid that wasn't even mine.
Well, have you ever seen a picture of this young man?
Yeah, yeah.
He looks exactly
He
like
looks-
you. Like he looks exactly like you.
No, he does not. I have his picture. He's got thin, blonde, wispy hair. His face is shaped like an almond. It's not shaped like a tomato like mine is. Shaped like an almond.
Let's see your hair, Vaughn. Let's see your
He's
wispy
got-
hair. Take your hat off. Take your hat off, Vaughn. Show
I
us
ain't
your
got
wispy
I
hair.
ain't got wispy hair. I got thick hair. My hair's
He's got
thick.
thick.
Take it
He's
off.
got thick native hair. Yeah.
I got thick hair. But anyway, he does not have. He's got a thin little European nose.
He's got. Listen, I don't want to argue about it because this kid's not on the internet, so I don't want to bring him up. I don't want to. It's not fair. But I'll just say this: like the picture I saw, he looks exactly like you. But maybe somebody altered
No.
the picture. I don't know.
They altered it. You know how trolls are. They're going to alter
Well,
it.
maybe he's an actual clone. That would
That's
explain
what I was going to
why
get
he's
at.
so identical.
I was going to get at that, like, because she sent it to California, and she's in North Dakota. That makes no sense. Like, who has the cloning labs? California.
Well, yeah, they do.
They absolutely do. I forget the name of the base that's there, but that's where the cloning stuff happens. Is in Northern
That is
California.
true. All right, guys, that's 2:00. I'm going out. I'm going bye-bye because I'm tired.
No.
White
Buffalo came all the way from Australia. He's got jet lag. He has to stay.
Well, and I'm going to go.
Can I ask you one more question, Vaughn? Can I ask you one more question?
One more question.
Make it.
Well, I'll make it quick. What do you think of someone who drinks alcohol while they're pregnant?
I think that's very stupid. If you drink alcohol while you're pregnant, If you drink alcohol while you're pregnant, you could kill your child. Don't do it.
Or you can just make it retarded.
Or you can make it retarded.
Make it retarded.
But don't do that. Yeah, that's a bad thing.
All right, thanks,
All
Vaughn.
right,
I just
I'm
wanted
out
to
of here.
check in with you.
Thank you so much. Well,